in limbo currently.
I'll request you to kindly stay on with us, as what we are learning further is in fact that the British government has handed control of the strategically significant Chagos Island to Mauritius. The islands will return to the African country, closing Britain's last colonial outpost on the continent. The multi-billion-dollar deal will allow Britain to retain the control of the strategically important US-UK airbase on the Diego Garcia, the largest island of the archipelago in the Indian Ocean. Under the 99-year lease, Britain is now going to pay $135 million a year as a part of this package. Piyaman is joining me with more details. As far as the UK air base deal is concerned, it is sealed. Multi-billion-dollar deal has been inked. As far as this island is of very crucial importance is concerned, Pia, break it down for our viewers. What exactly the confirmation for US-UK deal is concerned as far as this island in Mauritius is concerned?
Indeed, first up, this island is quite lucrative because of its location. Now, the Chagos Islands are located slightly south to Maldives, and they're smack dab in the center of the Indian Ocean, which make them really, really crucial as far as, deployment of ships and the strategic position that it has, and the surveillance of waters that can be done in and around this area is concerned. So, of course, the UK and the US have had a base on the Chagos Islands, particularly Diego Garcia, ever since the 1960s. In fact, the UK had leased the Chagos Archipelago, to the United States of America in 1966. So that particular island was quite important for the US, especially their 7th fleet that operates in the Indian Ocean. Now, why this deal is important is because there were, of course, a lot of concerns with regards to China as well sweeping in and making a separate deal with Mauritius with regards to the Chagos Islands. There was, in fact, earlier an ICJ ruling that had put British ownership of Chagos in doubt and stated that only a deal with Mauritius can guarantee that the base remains functional. Now, what is important is to understand the historical context. When the British had colonized Mauritius, the Chagosians, people had been brought there, indentured laborers had been brought there in order to work on plantations. And later on, when they had granted freedom to Mauritius, they had displaced the indentured laborers who had by then, of course, settled on that land. They had displaced the Chagosians, especially in Diego Garcia, and then leased the base to the United States of America. That deal itself was to last till 2036, but now a new deal has been cut out, and now Mauritius has gotten sovereignty over the Chagos Islands at large. There's a 99-year lease for Diego Garcia, which is, of course, the island on which there's a joint US-UK airbase, which is quite crucial. And Britain will now pay $135 million a year as part of the package.
All right, Pia. Thank you very much with more updates.